Hello YouTube fans, this is Dr. Matthew Johnson at the Southern Oregon Habituation Area, and I have a mystery couple here with me who choose not to show who they are yet, but they will at a later time when they feel comfortable disclosing who they are. But anyway, I thought I'd give you an update about what happened here. We're just spending one night. Let's see. Playing the music last night, we had lots of activity going on around the perimeter. And then at 3, and doing the perimeter, I had a rock thrown at my feet. At 3 o'clock this morning, being in the beds, there was a wood knock and a whistle, and Zeus hopped down off that cot and barked and growled. At 4 o'clock, we had somebody walking around the head of the cots, and Zeus jumped down again out of the sleeping bag on the ground and gave chase, and there was heavy bipedal steps running away from camp. And then at what was really interesting, at 5:04 in the morning, there were wood knocks coming from the trees out there, and I started counting, and there were a total of 24 wood knocks. Now the most I normally hear is 3, whack, whack, whack. I've never heard 24. And then there was about a 2-minute pause, and then there were 2 whacks. And then another 2-minute pause, and then 1 whack. So that was really interesting. And this mystery couple can verify pretty much most of that at a later point in time when they feel comfortable saying, yep, we were up there with Dr. J and we heard and experienced all that stuff. But it was a very interesting and fun night in SOIA, S-O-I-A, the Southern Oregon Interaction Area. And I'll be back up here soon again. Just wanted to give you that little update. And before I forget, yesterday, just before I met the mystery couple, I got a phone call from a gentleman back east. He lives in one state, he squatches in the neighboring state, and he was out in the woods, and he heard 2 sets of bipedal steps coming toward him in the clicking, popping kind of communication language. He said hello, they stopped, and then they kept coming again. He decided not to freak out, which is a good thing. He's been listening to Dr. J. Don't freak out. You are a Navy SEAL, and you are as tough as steel. Do not freak out. Fear repels them. So if you can maintain your calm, you're good. Do not be afraid. And they're not going to harm you. So you have nothing to worry about. So they kept coming toward him. And then so he decided to hike some more, and he had a backpack, and he had his cell phone in his backpack. He had all his apps turned off with the exception of a GPS tracking system so he could map the route he was hiking. So he's hiking, and then all of a sudden he hears me talking, and it's coming from his backpack. And he's like, this is weird. So he stops and he digs his cell phone out of his backpack, and there I am talking in one of my YouTube videos, and he said, Matt, he called me up. He was like, this just happened. I have to tell you this. He said, the last YouTube video I watched of you was like 3 months ago. It's not like I had it queued up and ready to go on my phone, and I didn't even have that app on, and it just turned on, and I couldn't turn it off. And you kept talking and talking. I was trying to turn it off. I couldn't turn it off. And so I just turned up the volume and kept hiking through the forest with you talking. And they seemed to be attracted to that. And then he said, is this what you want? Because I was talking about, I want a teacher, be a teacher, and all that kind of stuff, be a teacher of the kids. And he said, do you want me to do that here with your kids? Be a teacher. And, you want me to do like Matt? And then he said he had 4 different rocks tossed at him from 4 different locations. They didn't hit him. And I said, dude, that, they're like, yeah, that's what they want. Because if they didn't want that and they didn't like Matt, they would have hit you. So bottom line is, keep going back to the spot, keep doing that. Now, just a little side note, that's the second time I've heard from somebody else that the forest people were communicating to them about me. There's another individual up in Washington who's got some really good communication going on in their area. And they told me just before Mike and Steve and I had our thing that happened up here a month ago, tell Matt whatever they were going to do, please get it done, sooner than later. Please get it done. So I thought that was interesting too. And my point is that they're all connected. What one knows, they all know. And we have talked, speculated in the past about you get tagged by them. So if one of them knows you, they all know you, no matter where you go. And so I just thought that was interesting. But anyway, I know you're wondering, who's the mystery couple? Who's the mystery couple? Are we ever going to find out who the mystery couple is? Can they verify what Dr. J just talked about? Well, guess what? That's up to the mystery couple. So if they ever want to speak up, that's their choice. They don't want to speak up, then that's the way it's going to be. And it will remain a mystery. But hopefully they'll speak up. That's up to them, though. But have fun trying to figure it out. This is Dr. J, signing off.